Kelly, what's this setting the bar story?
It's an example of what not to do or a situation we hope you don't find yourself in.
Yeah, look, I mean, we see it all the time, every single day when we get on TikTok, when we get on the gram. People doing crazy wild bits for clout, for hits. I mean, we see it on YouTube. I mean, that's how guys like Dude Perfect became millionaires.
Exactly, except for they didn't, break the law.
Yeah, that's where this is kind of bad. And when I say kind of, I mean really. If you can manage to make it through the day without crashing an airplane for views on YouTube, you're doing okay.
Whose plane was it?
Well, seemingly it was Trevor's.
Trevor owned the plane, so he's crashing his own plane?
Oh my gosh. Get me out of this. I guess I should probably document what's going on. I cut my finger pretty bad, got my elbow. I'm just so happy to be alive.
Yeah, so that's the aftermath. So what he had done, he was, the video was just a 15-minute video of him taking off on this single one-engine, one propeller plane. It looked like the plane had been pretty stripped down, to be honest. And it was in probably California. He shows you the view of the ocean. He's over some mountains and things like that. Then he's like, oh no, my engine stopped. And I'm going to have to bail out. So he just legit, and there's cameras showing all around different views from the wing, showing the cockpit, from inside the cockpit, from the tail. He's got cameras all around the plane.
Got every vantage point.
Yeah, exactly. So he jumps out. He's holding a camera as well.
Of course,
when he jumps out. And it just shows the airplane pilotless crashing into the side of the mountain.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then, he lands in the mountains in some thick brush, and he's just like, oh, yeah, wow, now it's a story of survival and all this stuff. And, well, I guess despite telling the NTSB he didn't know where the wreckage was, he and a friend flew to the crash site weeks after the flight and towed the plane to a hangar where he spent days destroying the plane, destroying the evidence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that went down because initially he told authorities that, my plane lost power. And I didn't know where the wreck was.
Yeah,
but
you can blame it on mechanical failure, but then they know that, when you investigate that, if they determine that it wasn't mechanical failure and that it was on purpose or something, I'm probably going to get in trouble.
That and every air traffic controller knows where every single plane is in the world.
Exactly.
And he had never attempted to call air traffic control saying hey, plane's going down.
Mayday, mayday.
Yeah, exactly. He was just like, oh, you know what?
I think I'm going to have to jump.
I'm going to turn off the engine and jump.
Yeah, okay.
So,
either he's not a very good pilot or this whole thing was a stunt.
Finally,
because he titled the video, I Crashed My Plane.
Well, now, yes, exactly.
You're probably going to click on that.
And I would be surprised if YouTube keeps it up there for much longer, just because he has now admitted that he did it to... get clicks on his YouTube channel. And
get views.
And he never intended to actually complete the flight, land the plane. He never intended on landing the plane.
So he's like, listen, I got an idea.
I got an idea.
This is going to go viral.
Yeah,
it's going to make me famous.
This is one of those things where you got to probably run it by a few people before you attempt one of those things.
Yeah.
I remember when one of our April Fool's pranks was just to move the Kentucky Derby to Keeneland for a year.
Oh, and that got meetings.
Oh, I know. I mean, in and of itself, it was just a simple little thing. Got all sorts of crazy.
It lasted an hour on the radio before we revealed it was a joke, but still they got mad. And here's the thing, we were just like, listen, look at all the people that love Churchill Downs, and we'd be mad about that. Isn't that great? It makes you feel so good that they love you.
Yeah, but our point was, or my point is, I mean, we even told people about this.
Yes.
And so, anyways, he now faces 20 years.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Oh, and here's my other thought. What did he think he was going to do with the channel if he got all these views? What if he got some subscribers out of it? What's going to be your content moving forward? Like, that's how people on YouTube make the monies, because they have an engaging channel that people want to come back and watch over and over again.
Well,
if you can't be a one and done dude.
He would have to then probably start crashing more things. Call his channel Will It Crash?
That's a good idea. So I'd probably watch that.
Oh, you probably watch that. Will it crash? I will say.
Train edition.
And then there's one more. I mean, then we'll be done with it. But I will say, I was impressed by how, like, airplanes want to stay up in the air.
They do.
Just kind of keep that in mind, that the airplane was
They're built
flying,
to do that.
Yes,
yeah.
It was flying unaided by an engine for several miles and for a while, So,
wow.
Anyways, setting the bar again. You can do a lot of things for clout. You can do a lot of things for clicks and views. Just make sure you don't wreck an airplane for hits on your YouTube channel, because now this dude is facing 20 years.
I do want to watch the video, though. I'm going to look for it.
We tweeted it, by the way, if you want to see
it.
Right?
Oh, good. It's still up.
Yep.
So watch it while it's still up.
Yep. At Ben and Kelly Show.